Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy. Welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV. Got a wonderful show lined out. We're going to go out to Manhattan, Kansas to the vet school, check out their new MRI machine and also their CAT scan. Then we're going to go to Lawrence, Kansas for the UHCA, Ultimate Horsemens Challenge Association. They're going to have a clinic, one-day clinic and a workshop. You're going to really enjoy that. Then we're going to have Kerry Kuhn again this week. You're going to love that. Then wrap it up with a Hearty Grub segment with Mark in his series number 2 of his skillet series, a little bit of Cowboy spaghetti. So go get yourself a cup of coffee, come on back and enjoy Better Horses TV.
Hi, this is Pastor Frank with Open Range Fellowship, and I've been meditating on 2 Timothy chapter 1, where it says, God has not given us the spirit of fear and timidity. I know we're fearful. We're in a fearful society. It seems like our country is being torn apart. It seems like things have gone too far to be brought back. But He didn't give us this spirit. He gave us the spirit of power and love and self-control. That means we can handle it. We can rise up with Holy Spirit power and decide to love people that are unlovable and to take care of situations that don't look like they can be fixed. And we're going to do this in the name of Jesus. Let's just pray. Lord, help us to become the men and women that you want us to be. And we want this in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, go out this week and do a mighty work for the Lord Jesus Christ. See you next week.
Back in the saddle and out on the trail with Ernie the horse guy, now fun will prevail. We'll meet the best horsemen under the sun. Tip our hats to the ladies, keep the good Lord number one. Ride along, sing your song, along with better horses, we're right where we belong. Faith and love from up above, the best of the good life's yet to come.
This segment is brought to you by CSI Saddle Pads.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy. Welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV. We're all about the Wildcats this week. We're at Kansas State University. We're at the vet hospital, and I'm here with one of the best, Dr. Dillon. And thank you for inviting Better Horses up to see some of your great equipment.
Well, thanks for coming up. We're glad to have you.
This is a really, really unique room that we're in right now. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, right now we're in our room with the CT machine, where it's basically like a 3D X-ray unit. We can scan heads and legs on horses and get really high detail X-ray images.
Well, we happened to see a horse coming out of this procedure, and that was, like I said, but this is a one-of-a-kind piece of equipment, really, as far as in the state of Kansas, as far as that in the area.
Yeah, really, this is the only one in Kansas that can do this sort of imaging, and it's been updated since I've been here, and really it's quite state of the art.
It looks like the one they use on humans, but just a lot bigger.
It's the exact same one they use on humans. We just get a different table and put the horse on it and slide them right in. So. Okay, to the customer out there, first of all, you got a great field services here at Manhattan K-State. It's a great hospital, great service, just great ability to do a lot of diagnostic work and treating and stuff like that. Who should be looking at this as far as with the customer out there with their horse? I think anybody that has been taking x-rays or evaluating their horse and says, I wish I had a little more detail. I wish we knew some more about what's going on with this horse. This is one option that we have for to take a look a little deeper.
Looks like when you talk about taking a little bit deeper, it's going to take the guesswork out of a lot of stuff, because a lot of times you think that might be it and it could be it, and you treat it like this is going to put a definite on it.
It definitely will, yep.
On it. So this is one of a piece of equipment. We're going to be touring another piece of equipment here pretty quick. As far as this being the CAT scan, we're going to be looking at
we're going to be looking at our brand new MRI unit, which is another option for looking at extremely high detail, and we're excited to offer that to our clients here.
Well, equine health is taking you're taking it to another level with this. And the state of Kansas has to be proud of what you offer up here at the hospital, the Department of Clinical Sciences here at K-State. And you got to be real proud of this piece of equipment.
We sure are. We've been working hard for the past 5 years to make this become a reality, and to be able to offer this state-of-the-art service to our clients is a really big achievement.
Well, let's go look around at some more of the hospital. Thank you so much, Doc. And we're so proud that, like I said, what a really neat piece of equipment we have, and another service to taking it to another level here at Kansas State University.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ernie.
S4 Quality Shavings knows, just like you, your animals do better after a great night's sleep. And after 23 years in the animal bedding business, we found one size doesn't fit all. And so we made it our mission to fill your needs, whether they be small, medium, or large, flake pine, cedar, or paper bedding. No matter your situation, we're here for you. So if you need a semi-load or just a few bales, go to s4shavings.com. That's S4 shavings.com. And then everybody will get a great night's sleep.
Imagine everything you could ever dream about when it comes to horses. Those dreams come true at the 21st Annual Equifest, coming to Topeka, Kansas in February at the Kansas Expo Center, the largest equine expo in the Midwest, with shopping, food, clinics, workshops, and more. World-class trainers, over 100 horses performing throughout the 3 days, displaying a variety of breeds, disciplines, demonstrations, and competitions. Vendors from all over the U.S. and non-stop entertainment. If you love horses, join us at Equifest of Kansas in Topeka, Kansas. Get tickets at equifestofks.com.
PFI Western Store, home of Boot Daddy, proud to be part of Equifest. PFI, located at 65 on Battlefield in Springfield, Missouri. Spend $50 at PFI and get a Boot Daddy hoodie for only $10.
What do you get when you bring together one of the biggest names in veterinary medicine with one of the most caring and committed teams of horse health experts in the industry? You get a vaccine portfolio known for its quality and safety. A pharmaceutical line you can rely on to help manage pain and support performance. You get the products, programs, and people of Merck Animal Health.
Better Horses with Ernie Rodina is brought to you by your friends at Merck Animal Health.
What a great time we're having here at Kansas State University, touring the vet hospital with Dr. Dillon, and we're in the Performance Center, pretty new and everything else, and we had a chance to see the MRI, the CAT scan, and everything. First of all, tell us a little bit about the difference between those two pieces of equipment, being the MRI is the newest piece of equipment we have here.
Sure. The CT unit uses X-rays primarily to give us, in a circle, to give us the high detail images of, primarily we look at bone and joint problems with that. And the MRI unit uses a strong magnetic field and the magnetic field within our body to then look at things like inflammation, scar tissue, as well as problems in bone fluid and whatnot. So they both give high detail images, but they look at two totally different things.
And the MRI being the newest piece of equipment here at Kansas State University, having those two pieces of equipment and this performance testing center kind of really puts you at the top.
It really does. It moves us above and beyond being a general clinic, and it moves us to the top really of the specialty clinics in the region.
What's the best way folks can find out more about the Department of Clinical Sciences, their field services? What would you recommend? How would they get a hold of you?
Well, you can definitely give us a call anytime at Large Animal Front Desk, 785-532-5700. And otherwise, you can definitely go on our website too, vet.kstate.edu, and look us up through that too.
And you've got a lot of clients coming from all over, not only this state, but other states coming here to use these pieces of equipment.
Yeah, we have clients come from Missouri, Nebraska, Oklahoma, even as far as the Colorado border, come here to bring patients to us.
Now let's talk about, here we are at the Performance Testing Center. This is kind of another way to evaluate any problems. We moved from what we used to call I-70 in there. Let's talk about this system.
Yeah, so this building really it allows us to look at lameness and horses with respiratory problems in a really controlled environment, and use all of the technologies available to us all in one system rather than have them scattered around the hospital. And
Well, we really appreciate you giving us the time, showing us this piece of equipment. And want our horsemen around the area to know about the services that you have. You got some great veterinarians, great doctors, and now they have also some great equipment to help evaluate a situation that might be going on.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely really fortunate to have everything that we have here and offer to our clients.
Thanks for being a part of Better Horses TV, and look to be having more updates and everything from you. Dr. Dillon from the Department of Clinical Sciences here at Kansas State University. Thank you.
Thank you.
You care about your animals and feeding them the best. And that's where Purina's local Kansas City dealers step in, providing you experience, knowledge, service, and advice. Purina feed dealers are people who believe in community involvement and who believe in you. They have a passion for the feed industry and are committed to helping customers unlock the potential of every animal. If you are looking for a trusted source for your animals, look no further than your local Purina feed dealer, your partner in animal care.
Hi, I'm Randy.
And I'm Paul from PFI.
We would like to personally invite you to stop by PFI, home of Boot Daddies.
PFI is America's Western store covering over 50,000 square feet.
Over 25,000 boots.
Visit Saddle City with the largest selection of saddles and tack anywhere.
A huge selection of hats at Big Spur Hat Company in PFI Town.
And choose from the best brands of clothing and accessories for the entire family.
PFI, located on Highway 65 at the Battlefield exit in Springfield. And I'm not kidding.
Better Horses with Ernie Rodina is brought to you by your friends at Merck Animal Health.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy. Welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV. We're here in Lawrence, Kansas, here at the first event here that we've got going on. I'm here with the president of the UHCA, Ultimate Horsemen's Challenge Association. I'm here with Holly Rushing. Holly, great event you've had so far.
Oh yes, we've had a great turnout. Lots of people. We have some great clinicians today. It's going great.
You got great clinicians, and the people have not left. They're excited about it. Tell us about this event today. Is this the first annual?
This is the first annual event that we're holding. We'll see how it goes, and maybe we'll be back next year.
Well, that'd be good. And tell us what you were trying to accomplish. I'm going to go over here to Melanie Dolchek.
Yes.
Right? I got that pronounced right?
You got it close enough.
Really good. And this is a rock star in the organization.
Oh, yeah.
Get stuff done right and left. Melanie, this got to be really rewarding for you.
It is. We're really excited about the turnout that we've had today. We've really set this event up to let people know about UHCA, to encourage them to come out and ride with us. We have 8 or 9 races a year, and we really want folks to come out. There's something for every level of rider, so it's really just an introduction.
Hey, I tell you what, really a wonderful event you've got here, and it's really neat, the interest and everything, because this is something different. People are looking for things to do different with their horse and everything. You got to be pretty excited about that.
Absolutely. This particular sport really helps create a very versatile horse, as our clinicians have demonstrated here today. And so we want everyone to realize that they have the ability to do this, and that you don't have to have special skills necessarily. So come out and try it. And
it's really neat. You got pros. You got the pros behind us, all kinds of them. You got one that's a pretty special pro to you.
Yeah, he's pretty special.
On that, but you got pros clear down to amateurs. It's a family event.
It is a family event, and everybody is encouraging each other. That's what we love. We love the camaraderie. It's just a great event.
What I see is how everybody helps everybody on this thing.
Yes, absolutely. The pros are down there with the youth riders, and it's just great. Everybody helps everybody out.
Now this afternoon we're going to be watching some extreme racing, I take it.
Yes, we are going to be having a match race, and so some of our pros will go head to head. Yeah.
If folks want to find out more about this organization, I know that you got the calendar going out, Melanie, and everything else from that standpoint. What's the best way to find out about the UHCA?
Definitely go to our website. It's ultimatehca.com. We have tons of information on there. We'll also be at Equifest at the end of the month in Topeka, so we'll be doing a little workshop there. They can come and learn more about that as well.
When do the shows officially begin?
The first one is the second weekend in April at Eagle Ranch in Collins, Missouri.
Well, it's just a great job. My hat goes off to the UHCA. What a team effort you got. Fun events. You get to use your horses. You see racing. You see something like barrel racing, and not only that, but like pole bending, all kinds of different events. It doesn't get boring.
It does not. There's jumping, and sometimes we'll have shooting and cattle work, and yes, we're definitely creating some versatile horses.
Well, thanks for letting Better Horses be a part of this great organization and be up here in Lawrence, Kansas, Douglas County Fairgrounds, the UHCA. It was a trade show and a clinic.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being a part of Better Horses TV.
Hay is not for horses. They deserve Stanley Premium Western Forage. There's no better place in the country to grow forage than Idaho, and Stanley is one of the country's largest producers. From pellets, cubes, and chopped forage in bags to compressed in 3-tie bales, Stanley cultivates the premium forage types horse owners demand. Because your horse needs hay, but he deserves Stanley Premium Western Forage.
Rio Equestrian Center is Kansas City's largest equine show facility, offering horses and riders an unmatched experience in competition. We strive to make horse shows enjoyable and offer events that serve the equine community with the spirit of hospitality. So for the best experience in horse competition or to plan your next equine event, go to Rio, the premier show facility in the Midwest. Go to RioHorseShows.com or call 913-980-4668. Rio Equestrian Center, located in Oak Grove, Missouri.
This segment is brought to you by CSI Saddle Pads.
Hey Ernie, glad you could be with us today. Thank you for having us on Better Horses. So what I want to share with your viewers today is just a couple thoughts about my groundwork. So a lot of people will get their horses out there and they put them on a nice long lunge line, and they'll send them horses out there and they're really just trying to get them busy and maybe get them tired. And I think a lot of times what we end up doing is we end up developing a frame of mind that we don't really want in our horse. So I'm going to kind of show you guys what it typically looks like. So we usually just send our horse out there on a little bit longer line. Maybe we speed them up a little bit, Ernie. We'll speed her up to a trot. Go ahead and speed her up to a lope. And what I watch most people do is they get them horses out there, they get them loping around, and it's like they forget about them. Well, I've got the horse going the direction that I want. He's going the speed that I want, so I just leave him alone. But they don't put much emphasis on maybe something that could help their groundwork be even more beneficial for them, Ernie, once they get on. And what I'm thinking is, I want my groundwork to be more focused on my frame of mind I'm trying to build in my horse and feel. So if I get her going again, Ernie, instead of me sending her out there and leaving her on this big circle the whole time, now you can see this mare loping there in what some might say is the wrong lead. She's loping in the right lead. There she switched in the front. So now she's in the crossfire. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to say, okay, one thing I could do to work on this horse's frame of mind and feel is, instead of leaving her out there on the same size circle, I'm just going to practice making my circle a little bit smaller while she's loping. Now, I personally think, Ernie, that if I'm standing in the middle of my circle like I am here, and I've got a line tied to my horse's halter, I think that horse's nose ought to be tipped to me. I think it ought to be tipped to me so much that as I bring this horse in on a smaller circle, you see how she's willing to keep loping there? Now I'm going to let her break to a trot. I'm going to break this circle down even smaller to the point where now I'm really going to focus on where her nose is. And say, now I'm thinking, okay, would you allow me to pick up on you there, move your shoulder over? Now I'll send her back out. So I can let that circle be a little bigger. I can, like I'm fishing, Ernie, I can just reel her in a little bit. And all I'm thinking here, Ernie, is feel comes in to where they're willing to follow the pressure that is applied through this rope that's tied to their halter. Bring this mare around here and I'll stop her where she's facing the camera. And all I'm thinking is, if I'm standing over here, the nose ought to be willing to tip to me. Okay, so instead of you just send your horse out there and you just ask them to lope however many circles, you leave them alone out there, their mind's drifting, their nose is tipped to the outside. Let's make it a little bit more than that. Let's have in our mind that the two best things we can be trying to build on the ground is frame of mind, that my horse is thinking, he's paying attention, he's focused on me, he's listening to me. And then through that frame of mind, I'm going to be able to establish some feel, a willingness to follow what I'm saying through this rope. And wherever I'm standing, wherever that pull is coming from, I just want to see my horse willing to follow that direction with their nose and not be pulling on me. So I hope that's something your viewers can use, Ernie. Thanks again for being with us. If anybody has any questions about some of our upcoming clinics, some of the stuff that we've got going on, you can go to kerrykuhn.com. You can check out our Empower team there and watch over 150 different videos that we've put together, or you can even see maybe our latest episode of Riding Horses on our YouTube channel, Kerry Kuhn Horsemanship. So thanks again, Ernie, for having us on your show.
Wearability means unmatched lateral and torsional stability. The biggest rap against rubber boots is their lack of support. As you can see, there is not much support in this competitor's boot. Dry shod boots feature a reinforced no-torque tuck board and built-in rigid shanks, which provide vastly more stability. Dry shod performs like a rubber boot, wears like a hiking boot.
To get yourself a pair of these dry shod boots, make sure you go to one of your Vanderbilts in your area.
Howdy everybody, Bob Tallman for BobbyT'sJerky.com. I'm standing next to the beautiful San Saba River in Menard, Texas, where our product is made. This is the fourth recipe. Now we're complete. What I want you to know is that Valle Sagrado, the chili, from the Sacred Valley, where the hatch comes from. You know, they're very proud of their products, and we're proud to make them with our products. You need to understand something. High in protein, low in carbs. It's healthy, and it's for you. From BobbyT'sJerky.com and retailers in your hometown.
This segment is brought to you by CSI Saddle Pads.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy. Welcome to this week's episode of the Hearty Grub segment and Better Horses TV. I'm here again with the chef Mark Burkdahl. Mark, we're having a lot of fun, aren't we?
We are. This is a blast.
And we're still we're starting the second series of our one skillet wonders.
One skillet and one pot. 15
and this is
minutes
a little bit
together.
different. The last time was just unbelievable.
We did the hamburger stroganoff last time. This is something my mother's made from us since we was kids. It's called skillet spaghetti. And it's not goulash. It looks like goulash. Got the same ingredients in it, but it's not. It's completely different.
So we're going to go there and you're going to mix these up and get it all done. You look at this stuff, it looks wonderful. Spaghetti. Let's go to that right now and share with us the one skillet wonder spaghetti style.
Skillet spaghetti. Because it don't have spaghetti noodles in it. It's got elbow macaroni. But you'll see how it all goes.
So let's go to that right now.
Okay, here we are. We got the ground beef almost brown. Just before it gets brown, we're going to go add all the rest of the ingredients for the skillet spaghetti. Beef base. You got to have it. I put it in about everything. You put it right there in the middle of the skillet so it'll be melting while the rest of this is going. This is mostly red onions with a little bit of white onions. It's got to go in there. A little bit of red bell pepper. Green bell pepper, just a little bit of elephant garlic, fresh frozen basil, just a little bit of jalapenos, and a whole lot of chopped celery. Again, you got to season the veggies we just put in there. We're going to salt them pretty good. Pepper them pretty good. In the other pot over there, just got some water boiling. You got to put lots of salt in the water because that's the only way the noodles are going to get seasoned. Lots of salt and just a little bit of oil just to keep them from sticking together when they get ready. Just going to stir this up good. This is Worcester sauce. This is the main seasoning to this thing. Just a little bit of red wine. Some hot sauce just because Ernie loves it. Not a whole lot, just a little. A can of crushed tomatoes, petite diced tomatoes, and a can of V8. Now, as soon as them veggies all cook down, we'll be good to go. Okay, we got the hamburger all cooked down, the vegetables all cooked down, kind of tender crisp on the celery. That's what your goal is. Right before you're done, you're gonna add about a half a bottle of grated Parmesan cheese, the shaker can stuff. Stir that in there good. Got the noodles done. I'm gonna use elbow macaroni, and again, you got to put butter in them and then salt and pepper them, or they won't be right. So anyway, butter them up good, salt and pepper them good. And then this time we're going to add the noodles right into the beef mixture. I may have too many, so we'll just kind of judge how many to put in there. That looks about right. One of the few times you'll see me not using a cast iron skillet, because with the tomatoes and all the gunk I got in there ain't room. So that's pretty much it for this meal. We'll get it all plated up and show it to you in a minute.
Hi, I'm Donna. This is Ringo. We're with CSI Saddle Pads. I'd like to invite you to ride our new revolutionary FlexPlate saddle pad. We offer a 30-day money-back, ride it, get it dirty guarantee. And the best part of the pad is it's 100% American-made with American parts by American hands.
I've been using CSI pads for 16 years, and there's a reason behind that. It is a total performance system for me. I just can't say enough about them.
For more information, go to csipads.com.
And their hands make their living, horses and art. Hands make the hands, so they say. Due to the feel in a partnership deal, horses respond well that way.
Better Horses with Ernie Rodina is brought to you by your friends at Merck Animal Health.
Hello friends, Ernie the Horse Guy. Welcome back to Better Horses Hearty Grub. What a meal you did, Mark. Again, these skillet specials you're doing. Tell us about our final presentation.
Final presentation is we got the skillet spaghetti with all the stuff, little Parmesan cheese over the top. We kind of cheated on the biscuits, used Grand biscuits out of the can. Tina's been working on this dessert all afternoon. It is a pear, blackberry, Cowboy skillet deal at all with puff pastry over the top of it. It's really good.
We have some special guests here again.
We do again. She's getting to be a regular on here.
That's right.
She's helps out a lot around
most
the kitchen.
unbelievable fried rice you ever ate in your life. We had that's on that. But
You ought to taste her fried sweet potatoes. We're going to have her get them for one of these days.
We have a bunch. How you like our Hearty Grub segment?
I love it.
On that, we hope you stay tuned in every week. Either we got several networks that handle it: KSNT, KSNW down in Wichita, and of course we got the KCWE Channel 29 out of Kansas City. So appreciate it. What a wonderful meal! Can't wait to dig into it. And the dessert, Mark, thank you so much for knocking it out of the park again.
Okay, let's get after it.